A few months ago, I finished one of the biggest decluttering projects I've ever taken on. I sorted through decades of memories, family keepsakes, paperwork, closets, and storage rooms. And yet, I've noticed more stress creeping in. Every time I open certain cabinets or pass by my drop zones, I feel my anxiety rising. Most people who visit my home would never guess because the clutter is hidden. But I can tell you from my own experience that sometimes the spaces no one else sees have the biggest impact on how comfortable we feel in our own homes. Hello, and welcome back to The Simple Pleasures. I'm Laurie. This week, I am decluttering some spaces that are mostly hidden when you come to visit our home. They are the drop zones and the catch all spaces that have been slowly filling up while my attention has been elsewhere this spring and summer. If you need decluttering motivation, you came to the right place. Oh, and today is lasagna day for me. If you're new to the channel, I volunteered to make a lasagna dinner one day a week for local families who are struggling to put a home cooked meal on the table. That usually takes me an entire afternoon. So I'm going to get to decluttering this morning as many spaces as I can, and then I'll tackle the rest tomorrow. We're starting today in our laundry room, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The number one drop zone in our home is right off of the door where we enter the house from the garage. This is our laundry room. And this shelf or table right here was designed to be the space where you could lay your clothing flat to dry or to just use it as a folding area. But unfortunately, it's never been used for that purpose, and I really would like for it to be. So I need to remove all of these items that we set here, either as a temporary home or just because we didn't have time to put something away, or maybe because it didn't have a home to begin with. So I need to evaluate all of those. But the easiest way I have found to declutter is just to remove everything from the space first and then evaluate it and decide what I want to keep, donate, or move on to someone else. One of the biggest things that Swedish death cleaning taught me was that decluttering is not a one time project. I think of it more as tending a garden. You don't plant it once and expect it to stay beautiful forever. Every season, well, every day really, asks for a little attention. It's creating a little bit more breathing room in the spaces we see or the cabinets we open every single day. Here are all the items I took out of the laundry room that I will need to find a place for. This ice maker here, we need to keep on hand because our freezer ice maker in our kitchen goes on the fritz quite frequently, but it's been about 4 or 5 months since we've needed to use this temporary tabletop ice maker. So I'll put that in the basement and we'll keep that there just as needed. These picture frames with family photos I will take upstairs to our living quarters. We just got a new lamp, so I'm going to donate that one. Most of these things either have a home or are trash and we need to move on. And then we got this new uh, toss and catch game for our grandkids that needs to go in their toy box, and just lots of odds and ends that just need to find a home, and we are going to do that today. Area that we are going to tackle is also off the garage door. It is this coat closet that I use personally. My husband has his own closet at the front of the house, right off the front door, but this one is off of our back door. And I keep it pretty tidy, but I do kick off my shoes when I get home. And so there is a jumble of shoes here that needs to be better managed. So I will get those off the floor and get that vacuumed. And I do keep this hanging shoe keeper here that should house most of them. So I will check to see which ones can be moved on and get this organized in a better situation. Here are all of the shoes that I pulled out of that jumbled mess on the floor of the coat closet. I have room in the hanging shoe organizer for maybe 3 pair of these. I do know I want to move these on to donation. I bought them to wear in the yard, but they don't breathe. So your feet just get so sweaty in these. So I did not find that to be a comfortable experience. So I'm going to donate these. I'm going to take these on to the trash. They have served me well, but these were yard shoes. And then I will move the rest upstairs to my closet. I hope this gives you some inspiration to tackle something in your home that's been bugging you. I love those easy wins. This closet is decluttered. I have a whole separate video coming just on this pantry alone, so we're not going to do much in here today. But I've been following a bunch of new recipes, exploring more ethnic dishes. And so I have brought so many new ingredients into this house, and I just keep adding and adding, and it's time for me to start tackling all of these things in here. So I do have a video coming up where I'm going to take several weeks and make recipes with just the ingredients I have in my home until I move some of this out. But I did identify a couple of things that I can edit out. We don't need these trays anymore. We used to use these for decor and for utilizing them as trays, but we have replaced those. And then here in the corner, something non-food related that shouldn't be in my pantry is a bin just for candles. I'm going to do this gently so I can reach this one. But this is just candles, and we don't ever get in here. So I need to go through this and edit out what we don't use and then donate the rest. And that way I can get some of these things off the floor. Like extra back stock can go up here. And then we won't have so much on the floor. Since I make these lasagnas every week, I went to Costco and I bought the supplies that I need to make the lasagnas. But I'm going to get all this stuff off the floor. As it should be. It's like Jenga. If you are enjoying today's video, could I ask you to please consider liking the video and subscribing? It really does help support the channel. It's almost time for me to get started on making the lasagna. So I am just going to finish up this part of the video with this butcher block section today. I'm going to take all the beverages on here first and try to fit those into our beverage fridge and see where we get with those, and then find homes and or trash for what remains. I've noticed a pattern. When my storage spaces become too full, my countertops begin to collect things. Can you relate to that? My husband and I are pretty tidy, but the messes, they definitely pile up when our home has quietly run out of places for things to land. Good morning. We're on to day 2 of our decluttering project, and truly the inspiration for this whole idea of decluttering in the summer months is that this bathroom cabinet of mine is bursting at the seams. It has not only my toiletries, my makeup, my hair products, medications, and then backstock for a lot of the things that I use here in the bathroom. So I really need to take everything out and take a look at it and determine what stays and what goes. So I brought up this card table so that I have things closer to eye level than if I had to put everything on the floor. So let's get started. Show you the end result. This trash bag here is completely full of everything that I moved on out of this bathroom cabinet, which we've opened up so much room now from top to bottom. So up there at the top, these are the items that are back stock, and then medicine, hair products, tanning products, and this is my daily get ready bag. So all of my makeup and skincare are in there, and that's a travel bag. And we eliminated all of that, which is just terrific. I feel so much better now. The next area that I want to tackle is this linen closet in the upstairs hallway. It serves many, many purposes. I keep all of my cleaning products on this shelf here, but it's so overflowing that I literally, if I take something and try to put it in there, there is literally no room for one more cleaning product. So I need to go through that and understand whether there's anything that can go to a different location. And then the rest of the closet is linens for all of the bedrooms upstairs and some beach towels. So as you can see, I had to put overflow stock here and some cleaning products here because this shelf is overflowing. So I'm going to try to take all of this out, use that card table again so I can get eyes on everything and see if we can pare some things down.
I ain't afraid of the dark, 'cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain, bringing life back.
I wanted to share a brief update on the linen closet since I pulled out all of the cleaning products from that one shelf. We have a cleaning cabinet in our garage where we can keep the majority of these items. I really only needed upstairs, just a couple of extra cleaning products so I don't have to run down the stairs when I need to clean the bathrooms or do some light dusting. So everything else can go down. In our house, we really struggle with finding a place to put the comforters that are not in use. These shelves in this cabinet aren't really big enough to support all of the comforters for the bedrooms we have in our home, but we can do better than this. So I'm going to see if I can consolidate some of this and make room to add at least one more comforter in here.
We can breathe again when dealing with the pain. No, I don't mind the rain. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go. Getting old don't bother me, 'cause with eyes that's been through life, it's so much easier to see who I am and who I wanna be. No, getting old don't bother me. Truth can be a bitter pill, but it'll do you right and set you free the way a lie never will. Like climbing up the steepest hill, but truth can be a bitter pill. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like the river flows, life will take.
These are all the items that are moving on from our linen closet declutter. All of these items are going to be donated. That's going to the garage. All of these items are going to the garage cleaning cabinet. And we were able to get a giant comforter tucked in there on the bottom floor of the linen closet and have so much more room now as needed. So I'm just thrilled that this has now been decluttered. We are about to wrap up today's decluttering session, but I did want to just pop down here in the basement and take a couple of these items that I've made it now through the spring season and the summer season for home decor. And these vases haven't been used in quite some time. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these and take those on to donation so that somebody else can enjoy them. here are all of the fruits of our labors. All of this is heading out the door to donation. So happy. As I head out with another load for the donation center, I realize that none of these decluttering changes really are dramatic. Most people who visit our home will never even notice them, but I will. For me, I find peace by removing the friction from everyday life. I've already moved on the big things. Now, today, I've just made a little bit more room for the life we're living now. Thanks for being here, friends. I'll see you in the next one.